Around the country today, thousands of students got to listen to President Obama speak about education.
I am here with students at Wakefield High School in Arlington, Virginia.
Now, this was the first time that some students got to hear President Obama speak almost directly to them. He talked a lot about how they need to stay in school, get good grades, and go on to college.
At the end of the day, we can have the most dedicated teachers, the most supportive parents, the best schools in the world, and none of it will make a difference. None of it will matter unless all of you fulfill your responsibilities. Unless you show up to those schools, unless you pay attention to those teachers, unless you listen to your parents and grandparents and other adults and put in the hard work it takes to succeed. That's what I want to focus on today. The responsibility each of you has for your education.
At Davis Elementary, students really grabbed onto the idea of not dropping out and learning something in school so they can go on to their future careers.
Do you know what you want to be when you grow up yet?
A lawyer.
And do you think you have to go to college for that and get good grades?
Mm-hmm.
You're already thinking about that now?
Yeah.
I want to start with the responsibility you have to yourself. Every single one of you has something that you're good at. Every single one of you has something to offer. And you have a responsibility to yourself to discover what that is. That's the opportunity an education can provide. Maybe you could be a great writer, maybe even good enough to write a book or articles in a newspaper, but you might not know it until you write that English paper that's assigned to you. Maybe you could be an innovator or an inventor, maybe even good enough to come up with the next iPhone or the new medicine or vaccine, but you might not know it until you do your project for your science class. Maybe you could be a mayor or a senator or a Supreme Court justice, but you might not know that until you join student government or the debate team. And no matter what you want to do with your life, I guarantee that you'll need an education to do it. You want to be a doctor or a teacher or a police officer? You want to be a nurse or an architect, a lawyer or a member of our military? You're going to need a good education for every single one of those careers. You cannot drop out of school and just drop into a good job. You've got to train for it and work for it and learn for it.
As Evelyn said, President Obama was encouraging her to stay in school, get those good grades, and she already knows that she's going to have to go on to college to get where she needs to be.
And this isn't just important for your own life and your own future. What you make of your education will decide nothing less than the future of this country. The future of America depends on you.